Welcome to this historic video, a video about historic places, that is. This video will walk you through what makes a home historic, pros and cons of historic property, and will outline how Bright helps you list and find these unique opportunities. Let's start by explaining how a home is designated as historic. Each state has its own unique set of requirements. Typically, in order to qualify for this designation, a building or property must be at least 50 years old, retain a high degree of integrity, and it must have some level of historic significance. You'll first want to get in touch with your State Historic Preservation Office, or SHPO. They can help you verify if a home is already listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Officially registered homes listed with these organizations are assigned an identification code that distinguishes them as a historic property. Now, let's go over a few pros and cons of historic homes. These properties are packed full of charm, and you get the satisfaction of doing your part in keeping a piece of history alive. On the flip side, that same charm and historic value may restrict you from making specific changes. There are financial benefits as well. These may include increased property value, protection from economic changes, and there are also historic tax credits. And while these properties do come with a higher price tag, older homes sometimes require more upkeep and repair. And sometimes all those tax credits and programs aren't enough to offset those costs. We know that for the right buyer, owning a historic home may be a dream come true. So let's walk through how Bright helps you both enter and locate these unique historic property listings. The first field in a listing that has a historic reference is disclosures. Choose historic property from the list and be sure to upload any and all relevant documentation. Selecting yes for the historic yes/no field in listing management means that field is available for searching, and it is the most common field used. After you choose yes in the historic yes/no field, you'll be prompted to provide the next field, which is the historic designation ID. This is a number designated by the state that marks that property as historic. Buyer agents want to provide this number to their clients and encourage them to do their due diligence and research the property. So direct them to the National Register database and research government website, as well as local historic sites. Then we have public agent and office remarks. Keep in mind, while you may see it done often, it is not best practices to just copy and paste those same remarks across these remarks fields. Public remarks is where you're going to want to mention any of the historic significance of the property. Are there any local historic societies that can be referenced? And you can use specific terminology associated with that era. For example, if it's a historic mid-century home, mid-century homes are associated often with gable roofs. So describe the property using terms like that. In the agent remarks, you're going to put agent-to-agent information. What might that include? Well, not everybody is experienced in historic property. Provide guidance to other agents, conveying resources that'll make it easier for them to assist their buyers, in turn, getting you that contract. And remarks fields are searchable. So if we're searching for that mid-century home and they want the gable roof, you can use that in the search field. I'm going to close out the video with a bonus tip. Use year built. May not be a historic field, but you can search for historic themed properties that may not be registered as historic. Mid-century homes, for example, may not be all listed in the historic property database, but they offer the same charm from that era. You can simply find those by searching year built 1930 through 1960. Check out the link in the top corner to watch our video on working with mid-century homes. Like and share this video if you want to watch more videos from us covering similar content. And before you go, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you're notified anytime we upload new content.